Hi, sweet love. Welcome to Spirit Guide Tarot. My name is Anya. So grateful to be with you in this moment. Welcome. I offer timeless readings here on this channel, which means that whenever you found this reading is exactly when you are meant to find it. These are general readings, which means some of this message may resonate for you and some may not. So please take the parts, the bits that resonate and leave the rest behind. Trust your own intuition above all else. Okay. So this reading feels pretty intense that we're about to dive into here. Pretty intense. So the message that I was getting before I logged on here was that you are standing at a major crossroads right now. And it feels like you have absolutely no idea what to do next. Well, maybe I shouldn't use the word absolutely no idea. Maybe you have like kind of a hint, like you have like the hints or whispers of like what could be. But like the general feeling that I'm getting from you is like something major in your life just crashed to the ground. And the feeling I'm getting is that you chose that crash. You initiated that ending. Maybe this was a relationship ending. Maybe this was a career ending. Maybe this is a decision to move somewhere, or just a project that has just crashed and burned, that you just said no more, I don't want to do this anymore, or I'm done with this. Or is there something going on with you that feels huge? Like it's like one of those major turning points in life that is like a before and after in your life. Like before this you were one way and now you're becoming a new person. And it's kind of like the image I'm getting is like, this is just like metaphor, but like the image I'm getting is like you sitting on the carpet in the middle of your living room, and you're kind of like, you've got all these like photographs, photo albums all spread around you, opened up, old books, photo albums, like memorabilia, and you're just like looking around at everything and you're like, this is all ending. Like this is all done. Oh my God. Like it's like, oh my God. Yeah. So, okay. So, wow. I'm here with you. You got this. Whatever's going on, you got this. You got this. So let's look at the cards and let's see, what's going on, and, work together to chart, your way forward, to feel a little bit more grounded in this moment. Feel a little bit more comfort. I'm feeling like you need some comfort from me in this moment. And so let's work on, let's do that. I'm going to offer that to you. So, actually, before we look at a card, I just want you to take a moment. Just take a moment. I know it's going to sound really corny and silly maybe, but just, I want you to wrap yourself in like the biggest hug. Maybe close your eyes and just like be like, oh. Just feel the hug from yourself and know that I'm hugging you too, okay? So this is a Reiki energy hug I'm sending across time and space to you. So just holding yourself in that nurturing, motherly, unconditional love, giving yourself that support. This is a really hard time, but you're there for yourself. Just feel that hug. Okay. I feel like we needed to do that before I pull any cards. This is a serious time in your life. Okay. So I want to get a little bit more information about why you initiated this change, because I don't feel like this is something that like happened to you. Like this isn't some change that's coming from the outside in. It's like you made some kind of decision, 10-10 on the timer, that resulted in what you're feeling right now. So like I want to get more information here on why exactly you initiated this change. This is interesting because normally the vibe I get from the Eight of Pentacles is different than what I'm getting today, but the vibe I'm getting is you didn't feel fully appreciated and seen in the hard work that you were doing. So maybe if this was a relationship, you didn't feel like the person was truly valuing you for who you were, so you left the relationship. Or if this was a career path, you were not getting the recognition that you felt like you deserved. Or maybe you just weren't getting the inner fulfillment that you know should come as a part of hard work, right? Because this person here is working very hard. They're very diligent. They got their shit together, and they're not afraid of hard work. And the feeling I'm getting is you put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, and that the energy just wasn't flowing back to you. It wasn't feeding your soul in the way that you want. And there's nothing, know that it's okay to walk away from something that isn't serving you, it isn't giving you that fulfillment. Yeah, that word seems key here. It's like you weren't getting the fulfillment, and so you were like, I just have to leave. I just have to walk away. So it's like the feeling I'm getting from you is almost like, but you're dumbfounded that you actually did it. You're like almost in shock or awe of yourself that you did it. But now you're like in this in-between place of like, okay, now what? What? Like there's a bit of shock that this ending has transpired. Yeah. What I want to see one more reason. Yeah. You were seeking abundance on a very deep level from this situation, this project, this path, this whatever it is that you just closed out. You were expecting abundance to reap the rewards, and you just were not getting that. And I'm getting strongly here too that the financial, you weren't like that. You could have kept going down this road, but the financial abundance that would come to you, or the feeling of stability that would come to you, you were really tuned into your intuition, and you could tell, you could perceive in advance that whatever was going to come back to you in terms of like stability or resources or grounding or money or whatever, which is what the pentacles represent here, it wasn't going to be enough. It wasn't going to be enough. All the outpouring of work and dedication and skill that you were going to give wasn't going to come back to you enough. Simply put, it wouldn't have been worth it. It wouldn't have been worth it. You would have sacrificed too much of your soul for that in a way that would have been really unhealthy for you. So I'm really proud of you for initiating this ending, whatever this ending was, because you valued yourself enough to walk away. I mean, not everyone has the courage to do that. So I want to give you a huge high five. Huge high five across time and space, because you made the right choice. You made the correct choice. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to draw an oracle card from my Kali oracle deck. Kali is the goddess that helps us to really take care of ourselves. She is a fiercely protective goddess. She is often associated with the emotion of anger, but like a healthy anger, the kind of anger that like helps us do hard things. Have you ever experienced that where you like get angry and then later you're like, well, maybe that wasn't like the greatest thing that I got angry, but also like the anger propelled me forward into making some change. So We're going to see what she has to say to you. And I'm going to hold up a card. And I just want you to look at this image. And I'm just going to take a moment and I'm going to channel Kali and see what she has to say to you in this moment. Okay, so bear with me. Just gaze at this card, almost like a Where's Waldo. Did you guys ever, I don't know if I'm too old for some of you younger people to know what that is, but like just stare at this image, kind of like let your eyes go soft and kind of just stare at it like an ink blot and just let my words wash over you. And I'm going to channel Kali for a minute, okay? See what she wants to bring through to you in this moment, all right? Have no fear. The action that you just took is commendable, for it demonstrates a deep amount of self-love. I want you to put aside fear that you made the wrong choice. I want you to stand up taller, hold your chin high, and walk with grace. What you have done takes many lifetimes of courage that is built over many lifetimes. You did not simply wake up one day with this courage. It has been built over time. So I want you to think about all the past scenarios in your life where you made the hard choice, where you built that muscle of courage. You didn't take the easy route. Many others would have taken the easy route. You didn't take the easy route. Walking away required great courage, and you have done that. But now you stand in this open space, and you're like, what the fuck? What do I do? Where do I go from here? What's next? But I can't tell you that because you have to stay in this space a little bit longer. You have to feel your feelings more. You have to let yourself rise from the lotus. Allow yourself to feel the mud, the muck, the grossness, the uncomfortable feelings that come from grief and loss. Because even though you're letting go of something that was not ultimately serving you, you put a lot of love into this, a lot of care. So it's important that you honor this time of letting go by fully grieving the loss, because it is a loss. Give yourself space to feel and process your feelings before jumping into plans and what's next. Love yourself in this hard space. You know, these tarot readings here, this time together that we share, this beautiful time together that we share, this isn't about like grabbing at answers or feeling like completely certain. The only certainty that we can ever feel is really one thing. And I will end this reading here on this note, which is the only thing we can ever really know for sure and for certain is that the universe loves us. But in order to feel that in our bones, like with every cell in our body, it takes time. So this thing you just went through, this letting go, this saying goodbye, through your rebuilding yourself, because again, I just see like sitting in the middle of this chaos of like memories and what was, and your heart is breaking, just breaking open. But in this space of not knowing, you're going to rebuild yourself from the ground up, right? Because every ending is a new beginning. And you're going to rebuild yourself. And then that rebuilding process, you're going to feel more that yes, the universe does love you. And yes, it is safe to be here on this human journey, having this human experience, this crazy human experience, which oftentimes makes absolutely no logical sense whatsoever and is so hard and so full of pain and suffering and is just unbelievably hard sometimes. Right? But we are all moving in that direction, myself included. Every single day, learning to trust more and more that the universe loves you. And that the universe is actually made of love. That is what it is made of. So you're building that confidence in that. And as you build yourself up from the ground up, from this moment that you sit in here in confusion and just a lot of emotions and a lot of chaos, like emotional chaos, that this moment has a purpose. And you are loved. You are so loved. You're so loved. I love you. I'm here with you. I walk with you. We walk together through this. You are not alone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. This is a hard time. Okay. I love you.